Hey, good morning. This is Darlacansell, realtor with Real Broker in South Louisiana. What a gorgeous day it is today in South Louisiana. Y'all, there's a huge misconception regarding appraisals. And in fact, before I got into real estate, it is absolutely a misconception that I had as well. You got to remember this. An appraisal of your home is simply one thing. It's one person's opinion of the value of your home. That's all it is. On any given day, if you had 5 different appraisers go out to your home and appraise it and not tell any one of them that you're having it appraised, I guarantee you they're all coming up with a different number. Every single one. It's so subjective. There are so many things that go into coming up with this magical number, and it's absolutely irrelevant if you're going to list your house for sale. Why? Because when you list your house for sale, you're going to have one of 2 buyers, either a cash buyer who may or may not ever even have it appraised, may not want to have it appraised. Lots of times cash buyers don't want to spend the extra money to have it appraised, therefore it won't get appraised. Or you're going to have a buyer who is financing the deal, which means if you hired an appraiser ahead of time, they don't care, the bank doesn't look at it, the buyer's bank is going to call out an appraiser who is then going to go out and appraise your home. That's what happens. So if you list your house with me, save your money. You absolutely do not need to spend a penny on having it appraised. It's irrelevant. It makes no difference at all. What I'm going to do is pull the comparables, which means what houses have sold lately within a given area around wherever you're selling your house, and we're going to come up with a number. And listen, you as the seller have the ultimate final decision on what the sale price of your house is going to be. What I will tell you is, here's a range. This is the range that I believe we could sell your house for. This is the range that I absolutely know, even at the top of the list, it's going to appraise. And then you ultimately get to decide what that number is. You may have not bought your house a long time ago and you have a huge payoff and you're needing to get that number. Or you may very well be in a situation where you don't know anything and you just want to make the maximum number that you possibly can make, right? And you may not need it to be in a quick amount of time. So all those things are going to come into play when I'm talking to you about the potential sale price of your house. But remember this, every house that I list, every single one appraises for the sale price. I think probably about 4 years ago, I had a single wide trailer that I knew was overpriced and the sellers wanted to list it higher than what I advised them to. And that one was shy of a couple of $1,000s. But every single other house that I've ever sold has appraised at the sale price. I do it day in, day out. And I'll tell you the most beneficial thing to a seller is having a realtor who knows the market and knows what fair market value is and knows what things are selling for. I find probably 90% of the time, sellers, when I ask them, how much do you think your house is worth? They always undervalue it. Almost probably 85 to 95% of the time, sellers undervalue the amount that I can list it for and I can get it for every single day. So remember this, if you're a seller, there's no reason for an appraisal at all. It's so simple, it's a waste of money. It is one person's opinion of the value of your home. If you called 5 or 10 different appraisers out on any given day, they're going to come up with 5 or 10 different numbers. There is no exact science to it. It's very, very, very subjective. And there's no reason for it. If you're going to list your home with a realtor, and a realtor tells you that first you need an appraiser, absolutely run, because a realtor should never tell you that. A realtor should never say you need an appraisal on your property. They should know how to pull the comps, which means pull the comparables of everything in the area that has sold lately and figure out how much can we get for your house. And that's how it works, and it's a simple process. It's absolutely a very simple process. So if you are thinking about selling, and let's just say you're thinking about selling and you say, well, I don't even know how much my house is worth and if I can even afford to sell it. give me a call and let's have a conversation. I'd love to have a walkthrough with you and pull the comps for you and go, look, this is how much you can get for your house. And then you determine, is it enough for you and is it worth selling it? Because lots of times a seller needs to make a certain amount of money in order to move, right? In order to go wherever you're going, you need a certain number. So remember this, there are no stupid questions. Ask your questions, it's the only way you're gonna learn. And if you're listing your home with me, you absolutely do not need an appraisal. Y'all have a great day, and remember, if you have any questions, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Call me or text me anytime. And if I don't answer, it means I'm on the other line, and I will absolutely get back to you. Y'all have a great day.